Hi guys, Andrew from Aussie Builds here. Just a quick tip with your shocks. Once you've rebuilt your car and you've got it all back together and you've refreshened the oils and the car is really nice and plush, a lot of people overlook their O-rings in their shocks. So the O-rings are what go in the cartridge there. They keep the dirt out of the shock and keep the shock shaft nice and clean. Even though we've moved to a newer generation of a silicon type X-ring shock, they still do swell a little bit like the old shocks, and they do get a little bit of stiction. So the easiest way to tell, I've found on car, to see if the shocks, a lot of people refer to them as the shocks being dead or the car feeling dead. That generally refers to the shock plushness. And a really easy way to tell, to see if you need to replace your O-rings in your shocks, is that if you lift your car up just a little bit and then drop it back down, what you'll find is if your shock O-rings are swollen, the car will stay up perched like that and won't return back to ride height. And same with the front. So you can see if you actually lift up the car, it'll drop back down without lifting the wheels off the ground, just letting it go to full droop. If your shock rings are swollen, the car will actually stay perched up like that. Another symptom if your car is perched up like that is your shocks are pumped, meaning that they've got too much air, the air inside them is expanded, so you need to give your shocks a bleed. But the number one thing after you've just done a rebuild and your car still feels a bit stiff and it's staying up at full droop, if you lift it up, it means that you need to replace the O-rings in your shocks.